Hey guys, Stewie here. Just thought I'd give you a quick preview of the long-awaited Bad Batch Preview Edition. So let's take a look, shall we? Heaven knows it's long enough coming. You see the new graphics that we talked about a couple of weeks ago? They only came on Thursday, so this is a very, 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 very early version of the book. I'm probably going to make the pages a little bit brighter as well, just a little bit, maybe 10% brighter, 5% brighter. But as you can see, it's looking pretty beautiful. The new graphics look gorgeous. Don't know whether I love these headings. What do you think? Do you think they're magical enough, or do you think we should do something a bit brighter than that and more exciting? Anyway, let's keep going. So chapter 1 is The Vital World, which talks about the book and the setting and all the terrible things. Oh, the forest is screaming. It's a bit dramatic. That's Kalios, though. Kalios is nothing if not dramatic. And then we've got Laestry next, who's the pumpkin. And the book is all told from his perspective, actually, so he talks a lot about everything and makes lots of jokes. Hopefully it'll be quite amusing. Chapter 2 is the new rules, move attack actions, tiny creatures, damage tokens. As you can see, there's loads of bits that are missing art. And it's just that it was such a huge job getting it ready for the show that I only managed to actually get two chapters finished. So you can see, so what do you think? What do you think of these two? You've got the main headers and the subheaders. I don't know if they go quite well, but these are quite nice, these little borders. So that's those done. Suffocation. And chapter 3. So I actually wrote this chapter for one of you guys who said we need to have a chapter on how to incorporate, a great word, incorporate this book into our games. So this chapter is all about that. And most chapters have got a little column from Laestry, who talks about the book. Again, there's loads of art missing, but you'll get that on the next version. And how to do a little one-shot adventures. And then we get to the Florificum, which is the meat of the book. And this is one of the pages. Talks about how to use the challenges. And then we've got the arrow root. And we've got the artichoker. The ashen fruit got deleted because the art wasn't strong enough. And asparagus. So proud of it. Badberry, bergamot. I can't stop doing that now. And the Blackfire Oak. And I think we've got to the end of the new graphics. Look here. You can see, actually, you can see the construction lines are still in this copy. So taking the construction lines, they're in there so I can make sure that everything is exactly what it's supposed to be on the page. So that all these lines are matching up and all these lines are matching up. And taking them out would have been a huge, huge, huge job. So yeah, anyway, stop talking, Stewie, and get on with it. So after you've got through jack-o'-lanterns and razorbriar and red hot pokers and all sorts of monstrous things, ooh, rawr, nutritious and deadly. And then we get to the end of the first, It's not easy doing this with one hand. When I've got my new office set up, I'll be able to do this all properly, and I'll have a proper setup, which could be in a couple of weeks. YouTube channels ago. The next chapter is the Toadstools, which is a troop of toadstools. Again, I haven't touched this really. This is. It's only going to take a week to finish the whole thing, but it is. Just putting the chapters together is a work of art. Loads of art missing. And then you've got the Toadstools, Aeon, and they've all got different powers and unique abilities. And I can't do this with one hand. I got them there. Look at those. They're beautiful. Aeon, the Twilight Eater. Rawr. Okay, I'll stop doing that now. It's weird. Next chapter, if it ever focuses. There we go. The next chapter is the mold, and all this art is complete. Oh, the Lushmagar, decaying ones, and of course the not entirely grotesque Rot Mother. I've got to stop now. This is 4 minutes already. This video, and then we've got the mold themselves, the grey mold. The pages are attacking me. Grey mold, the green mold, the red mold, and you get the point. And then the last chapter after that is the Aberlock chapter, which is all about the Lord of Rot. And there's the Kaldemar, the Black Staff. He's not got a proper background on him, but you've got the Black Druids, the Dark Druids there. Look, and that's it really. I'm not going to go through any more detail. What do you think? How do you think? How do you think it's going? Looking okay? You excited for this product? Not long away now. Catch you later, guys. Stewie out.